What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here back with some more news. So join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including a WWE star defends Nia Jax, WWC's booking called out by a big superstar, the truth behind a big SmackDown botch, a former WWE champion semi-retires, a released WWE star, making more money than top WWE stars, an NXT referee wins a bodybuilding championship, and much more. Our first story looks at a WWE star defend Nia Jax. Now, our top story today takes a look at the reaction in WWE to SmackDown's infamous botch from last week, as a current WWE star has come to the defense of Nia Jax. Nia Jax has come under hot water since SmackDown for a performance in the match, with a lot of fans labeling her as reckless and unsafe. And now Chelsea Green has responded to the backlash directed towards Jack on X, and even stated that WWE is lucky to have her as a locker room leader. The internet not knowing that Nia is one of the best is the biggest travesty. We're lucky to have her as a locker room leader. This hasn't exactly stopped fans from throwing criticism at Jax, as fans continue to comment on her work, with one post on it saying, if she was a cousin of Spike Dudley instead of The Rock, I doubt you'd be saying the same thing. And blink twice if N isn't the rumor with you while you type this. Jax receiving mass criticism for her work isn't exactly a new phenomenon, but this is the first time in which it's been revealed that Jax is a locker room leader within WWE. Next up, WWE booking called OWI a big superstar. Now, speaking of Chelsea Green, Green had a rather interesting interview with Cinema Blend recently, and whilst Green is usually WWC's biggest cheerleader, she decided to offer extensive criticism to one key element. Now, it's no secret that WWE have massively dropped the ball when it comes to titles such as the Women's US title, and according to Green, WWE needs to be doing more with the championship. Do you think that we're doing all that we can with them? No, I would love to see more being done with them. I want Julia to be wrestling on TV every single week with that title. I want Zelina on TV every single week. I want Misha to win the title and be on TV every single week. A Greenwood continue by stating that there's so many hours at WWE programming, and there's a place for the title if WWE actually tries. There's so many hours at WWE, and we can find a place for those championships if we try. It's tough. It's not part of the creative meeting. I don't know how that looks. So all that I can do on my end is make the title mean something. I hope that by putting it out there on social media, making storylines on social media, it garners the attention that those titles deserve. That this is definitely the sentiment of the audience, as the US title is a non-factor for WWE. Some fans even questioning why WWE bothered to introduce it in the first place. The same criticism can't be extended to the Women's IC Championship, as his presentation and booking of that title has been outstanding. This is mainly thanks to the work of Becky Lynch. That title is regularly featured on TV, and hopefully this strong presentation continues when Lynch eventually drops a title. Next up, the truth behind the WWE botch. Now, we may know the original finish of the women's title match on SmackDown last week, as one fan took to X to state their theory. It was liked by none other than Jade Cargill. Tiffany was late to break up the pin, as she was supposed to push Jade out and steal the win, and that was the end of the match. They've done similar finishes at house shows, but this makes a lot of sense, and this fan is correct. This is a similar finish that WWE often delivers at live events. Unfortunately for WWE, the bloodshed and the match finish botch has vastly overshadowed any positives from SmackDown or the NXT No Mercy show, as all everybody's been talking about this weekend has revolved around this botch. Next up, former champion semi-retires. A Braun Strowman has stayed out of the public limelight since his WWE release, and the former Universal Champion has revealed that he's semi-retired from active competition. Speaking to Collider, Strowman stated, even liking our business too, like the wrestling side of things. I say our business. I'm semi-retired from wrestling now too, because I want to be an actor, but I always have so much admiration for these young and upcoming talents that are looking for shoe and a place to get in by putting their bodies on the line, going the extra mile, being the first one to raise their hand, not even knowing what I'm going to do to their poor soul, and just going, I'll volunteer for it. I was that kid at one point. I was the one going, I'll do it, eat that, go here. That's what gave me the opportunity to get where I am in life. A Strowman had a number of problematic injuries during his last stint in WWE, and whilst these injuries impacted his mobility, his in-ring work was mostly solid, and Strowman did a stellar job in putting over other names such as Jacob Farr and Bronson Reed. Next up, Braun Strowman to play an iconic film character. In relation to Braun Strowman's aforementioned revelation regarding his acting aspirations, he also revealed during the interview with Collider that he's in talks to play Jason Voorhees in the Friday the 13th reboot. Oh, Friday the 13th. Jason, dude, and maybe talks about it with people that I know in my agency. And if we could ever get everybody to get back on that same page and allow the licensings to work, I might be the next Voorhees. I would gladly shave this beard off to play their character, but this would be a major role for Strowman, and he certainly has the stature and presence to pull it off. Next up, a WWE referee wins a bodybuilding championship. And did you guys know that this referee is a bodybuilding champion? Yeah, WWE NXT referee Vicky Dyko recently earned major wins at the NPC IFBB Daytona Pro Championship, proving she's excelling not just in the ring as a referee, but also as a bodybuilder. She posted to Instagram that she claimed first place in novice, first in open class C, and first overall, earning multiple top honors in the competition, highlighting a motto as hard work pays off, as she shared multiple images of herself with her trophies. This is a huge W for Vicky, and we're wishing her all the best. Next up, major changes coming to Raw. A Raw will have 3 different start times over the next coming weeks. Raw is set to start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, with WWE and Netflix trying out different start times due to the football season. However, WWE are weirdly reverting back to the original start time for October 6th, 20th, and 27th editions of Raw. According to Fightful Select, WWE may have liked the earlier start times of the show, but they are in Dallas and Sacramento on the 6th and 20th. On October 6th, 20th, and 27th, WWE Raw is back to its normal start time of 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're told that they likely would have continued to broadcast at 7 p.m. Eastern, but they're in Dallas on the 6th and Sacramento on the 20th. This would have been a tough ask for fans in the local area. Specifically, Sacramento fans would have needed to be at the arena for 4:00 p.m. local time on a Monday. The same goes for Anaheim on October 27th. And finally, on October 13th, they will also press a Raw from Australia, meaning that the show will start at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. It's kind of confusing, and WWE are going to have to communicate to the audience all these varied start times. But is anybody getting up for an 8 a.m. Raw? Next up, a WWE legend buries AJ Lee. Now, whilst fans of wrestlers continue to celebrate the WWE return of AJ Lee, one legend has questioned the booking of her since return. Speaking on his podcast, Kevin Nash stated AJ's return promo on Raw coincided with the lowest rated Raw on Netflix. When she came down to the ring, that Netflix was the lowest rated Netflix Raw that they had since they've been on Netflix. Nash's grievances came from the fact that AJ is portraying the same characters as when she left back in 2015. And he notes how the 2 women on Raw are playing a similar persona. And the reason she's coming down is not to make phony wrestling angle. The reason she's come down is because another woman has put her hands on her husband, and he can't do anything about it. Yeah, if she would just storm down, and not even said a word, just went right to her, and just pummeled the out of her, then if she wants to come out the next week and skip, she can do all she wants. Nash also continued by saying, so then you have her still playing the kind of semi-crazy character, and you have Bayley kind of playing the semi-crazy character also. So now we have 2 mentally unstable women on the same show. That's good. There's no mentally unstable men on the show. Now, these complaints are rather harsh. AJ's only been back for a few weeks, and it makes sense to reintroduce her with the persona that fans associate her with the most. Next up, a released WWE star, making more money than top WWE stars. Now, former WWE star Cora Jade has publicly boasted that their earnings from OnlyFans has now surpassed what many professionals would make in an entire year. And this probably includes the biggest superstars in WWE today. She shared this claim via Instagram stories, posting more money in a month than your favorite wrestler in a year. It seems like many wrestlers may feel that they're needlessly sacrificing their own bodies for professional wrestling and may venture into something else to make more money than top WWE stars. Next up, a new WWE superstar name review. And looking at WWE's recent trademark filings is always an effective way to see the names of new wrestlers. And this weekend, they filed a trademark for PJ Veza. Now, we know that PJ Veza is going to be a new wrestler, as the application covers usage related to entertainment services, including wrestling exhibitions and performances by a pro wrestler and entertainer. There's no news as of yet in which wrestler could be portraying a new character, and it's a reasonable assumption to guess that PJ Vassar will be used for a new wrestler on the NXT. And finally, a WWE name praises Vince McMahon. Our final story today takes a look at a recent interview from Natalia, as a WWE veteran has decided to offer praise towards her her former boss, Vince McMahon. During a recent interview with Ring the Bella, Natalya stated that McMahon gave her so many opportunities during her career. WWE is my home. It's where I built so many incredible, amazing moments. And I think it's all about trust though. They know I'm going to deliver, and I just feel like the women have come such a long way. Vince McMahon gave me so many opportunities. And Natalya continued by giving Vince McMahon credit for having female WWE talent wrestling in Saudi Arabia. I said to Vince McMahon, when WWE first started doing stuff in Saudi Arabia, I said to Vince, I want to be the first woman to wrestle in Saudi Arabia. Vince made it happen. I think Vince really wanted women to wrestle there too, and he really wanted us to have more visibility there, okay? To be able to do what we love. And so I will always be grateful to Vince for that moment because he fought for the women to have more visibility in Saudi Arabia. Had to fight. He really had to fight. These comments have led to a lot of concern on social media, as a number of WWE names have begun to talk about McMahon in a positive manner. There's some concern from fans that WWE could be soft launching a return for McMahon in some capacity. This is supported by the fact that numerous WWE names, including John Cena and Drew McIntyre, remain close with him, and also McMahon's imagery was used to promote the first show on ESPN. Whilst TKO have denied McMahon is returning in any capacity, stranger things ever happen, and a lot of fans firmly believe that McMahon will make an appearance at John Cena's final match in December, or at least will be present for Stephanie McMahon's Hall of Fame induction next April.